commit crimes, follow your passions. That's what I'm saying.
What's going on, everybody? This is the Basuda Triangle Podcast, and have you guys heard the news?
What news?
Tickets are moving for the Beltonian show, baby.
Hell yeah.
I know, I get it. People were waiting because, you know, it was announced 2 months away, but yesterday was the first. People got their income tax checks rolling in. They got fucking paid, baby. Like, we just sold 4 last night, so get those tickets.
Four.
I mean, that was of last night. I mean, I don't know where it's at now. I'm just saying, get those tickets. It can hold up to 140. There's going to be, like, a production crew there. It's going to be a massive thing.
It's going to be dope. I'm super stoked on that.
Yours truly, us two will be on it. Scott didn't make the cut. Sorry, American Idol style, X-Nile. I'm just kidding. But yeah, just look it up on the Beltonian Theater to get your tickets, or Facebook. You can go on the event. I mean, there's like a million and one ways to do this. Just get those tickets now.
We got South Philly Re.
Yeah. Headlining, we got South Philly Reef, and then we have Mycia. How do you say that? Shabert hosting. She's going to kill me. We also have Brendan Walker and Justin Marino, some local guys, you know.
Fucking love those dudes.
Keeping it local, dude. They are good guys.
I love everyone on that show. Like that. Like I couldn't think of a better show unless we could get Scott on.
Lineup.
It's a super good lineup.
Yeah.
Well, the plan is we want to do it again. We just got to move those tickets first.
Yeah. Buy tickets. So if you buy one ticket, we'll give Scott a job.
Please.
Speaking of Scott, how are you, buddy?
I'm good. How are you guys?
I'm doing good, man. Life is good. I got a beer. I'm at Corky's. Like, where else would I want to be?
I know. I love Corky's, man.
Living that life.
Do what?
Just living that life.
Dude, living the life, man. Lately, I've been saying living the dream one nightmare at a time, and I mean, that's not necessarily inaccurate, and I don't want to be like a downer Dave or whatever, but nightmares are
It's the whitest shit you can say.
I know it. I'm just keeping it real. But nightmares are technically dreams, too, so I mean, I'm not lying.
That's true.
Nobody can ever say,
There's
oh,
good
Jeremiah's
dreams and
like
bad
lying to
dreams.
people.
Yeah. And some people's dreams are still bad dreams. They just don't know it yet.
Most of mine are honestly weird. If we're leveling right now, if we're going down the dream rabbit hole, mine are just... They're supposed to represent something, allegedly. I don't know, man.
I can never remember mine. I think there was one where I was being chased, and like one where I fell off a cliff. Those are the two that I remember. And apparently both those are bad.
I've had a lot of wet dreams lately. It's been nice.
What are you, 14?
Yeah, dude.
Dude, I've never had a wet dream. Not once.
Never?
Yeah.
Never.
Nope.
Wow.
Not the one time.
You don't get backed up at all? You're just,
I
those
guess
balls
not,
are
dude.
empty every night.
I mean, maybe. I don't know, dude. Like, I feel like I'm missing out, though.
Yeah. Really?
Where am I? What's it like?
I mean, you wake up concerned.
Why am I wet?
Did I just piss?
Yeah.
Then you're like, oh, I had a naughty dream last night.
Do you remember them?
Yeah, they're nice.
Dude, I have dreams
Nice.
about fucking all the time. When I wake up, it's just normal, man. Just a normal morning would. Go pee. Usually that'll dissipate it.
Oh, you don't jerk off
Yeah,
every morning?
I mean, I gotta pee first.
Oh, okay. That's what helps me last longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just getting those reps in every day, baby.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It's like Kegels.
Try to hold in a fart at the same time you're trying to come. See which one comes first.
Oh, man.
It's a dangerous game.
Usually it's at the same time.
Yeah. I was with a girl one time, and she was a very, very nice girl. And she was giving me a blowjob, and I was about to come,
Obviously
but also
very
I
nice.
felt the fart coming. And I was like, I don't want to fart while she's this close to my butthole. So there was a wall behind me, so it was like, at the same time it came, I was like...
That way you smacked the wall.
Yeah,
Ah.
That way she didn't hear the fart, and she was like, and I quickly brought her back up.
Did it work?
Yeah.
Did it
Did you
smell?
it?
No, it wasn't that bad. I was worried about it because
Okay.
taco night.
Taco night. So, hey, baby, why don't we get romantic over there at the fucking Mexican buffet? Dude, we haven't had a Mexican buffet around here for fucking ever, and yeah, I get it, first world problems or whatever. Already when you go to like taquerias and shit around here, you get like 3 pounds of food for like $10.
Right.
But I still miss Ponchos, man. I know you
I never
remember
went.
Ponchos.
I never went.
Holy fuck, Gary.
Where was Ponchos?
Well, they had one in Temple that was okay. The main one was in Killeen. They had one in Killeen first. They brought one in Temple. It was okay. Definitely not of the Ponchos prosperity, if you will, of the fucking Killeen one. Temple one went under. We're like, all right, no big deal, hunky dory. We still got the one in Killeen, and
then
they
poof.
fucking closed and went into a Hooters. And then I was just like, I fucking hate Hooters now. I've never been to a Hooters, and at this point, I don't think I ever will.
Hooters ain't bad.
It's better than Tilted Kilt. Fucking
God, I'm so glad I didn't go to that.
I can't speak on their food, but I can speak on the ambiance, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, well, you know, all good things, keeping it positive. It's very interesting in the Clean Texas Tilted Kilt.
Very interesting.
You got Dutch people over here, you got French people over here, you got some UK guys over here. Like, it's like a NATO meeting, and they're all getting hammered.
Getting fucked up.
Yeah, they're getting fucked up. Because what they do is, you saw that, right? They have a designated driver pull up in a bus.
No
like
shit.
A van. Yeah, dude.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Like the last time I was there, dude, for some reason it was freezing fucking cold. And I'm just not thinking about it. It's like 80 degrees outside.
I know.
But no, dude, like this fucking, like a white Ford type, you know, whatever minivan pulls up. And then all the guys, like one guy's out there, he's like smoking and joking with the driver. And he opens the door and he like whistles, like, shh, like, come on, guys, let's go. But like in French. And then they all just piled in and drove off. I was like, that's the fucking way to do it, man.
So that makes sense why they were so hammered.
That's our defense budget at work.
Yeah.
Because they're all on the base. They're all at Fort Hood or Fort Cavazos, I think is what they renamed it. But I think it's going to take a while to stick.
Yeah, like...
Too much reputation at Fort Hood.
Yeah, like they're like, we're trying to get rid of all the rumors of those dead bodies.
Which all pop up in the same place in Belton for some reason.
Yeah, dude, I literally had that same conversation with someone at work the other day. I was like, she's like, yeah. I was like, well, that's where the military is like, that. We put them there. That way we know where to find them. If we put them there and they're not there, then we get really concerned.
I talked about it a little bit on Alex Cunningham's podcast. Shout out Life is Cooler with AC. I was like, it'd be funny if, like, because, you know, whenever you go to a new base, I have that big old briefing to let you know where to go or not to go. And it's like, they just, like, click a slide. And, like, and if you're going to murder one of your squad mates and dump them, this is our designated dumping spot.
We'll just lie on the news and call it a suicide.
Yeah, they were chopped up in a box, and the box was set on fire. Yeah, they definitely did it themselves.
Yeah, right.
That reminds me of, because my ADD is in full effect right now, there was some dude, he was like a spy of some sort. I don't remember like who he was working for or whatever, but this was in England. He was found dead, locked in a suitcase in a bathtub. But they ruled it as a suicide. Or maybe it was a journalist. I think it was like a journalist or something.
Heard of that shit? It's a failed escape artist.
He literally Houdini'd himself.
Yeah, he was trying so hard. He's like, no, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. And he didn't do it.
If only had somebody be like, hey, look that up real quick.
Right?
Oh, shit.
Was it a briefcase?
No, suitcase.
Suitcase.
Yeah, he's a
Dude, a briefcase, that'd be very impressive.
Well, that's what I heard, and I was like, wow.
He's a small man.
You would have to, put somebody through a compactor or something and crush them down to nothing. Just a bag of bones.
Yeah. I don't think I could fit in a suitcase. Gary could.
Not.
And I don't think I could either.
I think, we could stuff Gary.
We could stuff Gary in it.
But here's the thing, I don't think he could put himself in and zip it up and put a padlock through the zippers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking try.
All right, well, just live stream the whole thing, so right before you croak, we can bust in and laugh at you, and then also figure out how supposedly this happened, because the government over there in the UK is like, it was a suicide. Sorry, what?
It's just a good old English suicide.
Scott, how are things over there in Pflugerville?
Pflugerville's good. Dude, we got demolished by that little ice storm.
Oh, yeah?
A couple weeks. I mean, I was back in Michigan, but I felt bad for my brother.
He got the same feeling as everybody else.
You're like, dude, we had the same weather, but you fucking had terrible
Yeah,
time.
but there's the difference is, like, we're prepared for that shit up there. Like,
that's true.
We can get...
I mean, look at that fucking beard, dude. Like,
yeah, the beard, the flannel. I'm Northern Michigan as fuck.
If I ever see you not in a flannel, I get concerned.
Yeah.
Wasn't I'm glad I brought yesterday.
What happened yesterday?
It was a jean.
I was just wearing a Wrangler.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know how you describe that aside from
like
the name
jean jacket?
The brand.
It's like a jean. It's a jean flannel.
Oh,
without the plaid.
I feel like that's more Michigan.
Yeah,
it's a Canadian tuxedo.
Yeah. I always dress warm.
Be rude.
What a dick. What a millennial.
But I felt so bad because he was out of power for like 5 days.
Yeah, that was rough.
Yeah, but come on, man, that's your brother. It's gonna take a little bit more than that.
He's a big guy.
To face that guy.
No, I mean like he did it.
Which, by the way, if with his permission, we could just blast a picture of him real quick and just be like, I've never actually spoken but 2 words of this person.
Yeah.
But like you look at him and like that guy's all right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well,
it's gonna take a lot more.
I'll plug my podcast, the Step Brothers podcast.
Oh, absolutely.
Go listen.
It's me and my. He's not even my brother anymore, which is a crazy thing.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we were stepbrothers, and then since, I was 8 and he was 3.
Oh wow.
And then our parents got divorced, so now we're just roommates, I guess. You know, like we're
the Step Brothers
best
podcast,
friends, you know.
It sounds a lot better than the Roommates podcast.
Yeah, now. But when we started it, we were, you know, Step Brothers. This just happened this year.
Now you have to take a blood oath to each other.
Yeah, now we're just friends.
The Blood Brothers podcast.
Now we're just gay.
Now you guys got to get each other's names on your lower back tattooed.
Oh, that'd be hot.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. It would have been weird if we were step siblings, but now it's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Step Bro? I don't know. My boner's gone. Now that
We
you
did
guys are-
finally get a washer and dryer, so
Hey, now we're talking.
You're both wide-built dudes.
guess who gets stuck all the time? No, but
Guess who forgot to shave?
This
he's
isn't
the
where the
guy
loot trap is?
in a zombie apocalypse. He's the guy I'm tagging along with.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
For sure.
Is this just going to be you two guys? Are you going to bring your moms along, or what's the deal there?
They're so far away, man.
Yeah. Michigan's done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry,
They're
Michigan.
so far away.
Done how?
Dude, Michigan, I feel like, is like one of the least prepared places for a zombie apocalypse.
I don't know, dude. People,
know, we are
people be
surrounded by
having guns
water.
up there.
We got a lot of guns.
Yeah, there's
That's
a lot
true.
of guns in Michigan. Michigan's kind of like a purple state where like they're like, hey man, smoke some weed when you got glaucoma, but also take this, you'll need it.
Yeah, right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, Flint's right there, so Flint's full of crime.
Yeah, I mean there is that. It's funny how
Yeah.
people forgot about that shit. Like, oh yeah, no, their water still isn't fixed.
It's still fucked.
It's still
Yeah.
fucked.
Yeah.
But we're just
It's
focusing-
crazy that we're surrounded by fresh water.
Yeah, right?
We can't help out this one.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if all that water's fresh.
Yeah,
It's
we
Great
did
Lakes.
just shoot a UFO down in Lake Huron too.
That is
Oh,
true.
yeah.
Yeah.
Shooting aliens down over there.
I know.
That's how the
Shit's
zombie
good.
apocalypse starts.
I think it's gonna start with a fucking train in Ohio.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's what's gonna start
Yeah,
the
oh,
zombie
I
apocalypse.
will say this, man. Out of all the places to happen in the United States, I think we should be grateful that it is Ohio rather
Yeah.
than somewhere else.
So
I
fucking-
would have picked Oklahoma, but that's too close to us.
Yeah.
And I'm a selfish son of a
Being
bitch.
yeah.
So, no,
I'm-
I think Ohio's the next best.
It's just affecting
spot.
our friends and family.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Me and Gary's.
Yeah.
My friend, my
Oh,
friends
that's
and
true.
family,
You got
yeah.
family in
I
Michigan.
got family in Michigan. I
Yeah.
mean, they're pretty untouched by this, but I mean, that could change.
I know.
Like, what if the wind shifts and
The
then my
cloud
dad's
moves.
fucked?
Yeah, I called my uncle when all that happened. I was like, are you okay? He goes, yeah, fine.
Bro, the Mickey Mouse voice guy, you guys seen that?
No.
The reporters, they interviewed this guy, and
Uh-huh.
he said ever since like the smoke and the shit started affecting the air, he's having trouble breathing, he's coughing his dick off, and he said he normally has a naturally like low voice, but he sounds like he's doing a Mickey Mouse impersonation.
He's like, oh, all this shit's terrible.
Well, you know, first the smoke came out, and now I've been sounding like this the whole time.
By the way, we're now opening a new Disney World over in Cleveland, Ohio.
Yeah,
Dude,
that's,
fuck it, dude. Cleveland's where the goddamn river catches on fire for no reason. Like, that thing's fucked anyway.
Dude, Ohio's... If anyone is listening and you're from Ohio, get the fuck out now.
I hate Ohio.
Leave Ohio.
Leave
Do
Ohio.
good things.
Dude, follow your passions outside of Ohio. Because there's nothing left there.
Just switch places with Machine Gun Kelly. They can have him back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's from Ohio,
Ew.
which makes sense.
Yeah.
The guy kind of looks like he kind of stinks all the time. Not like, for real, like from here to here you could smell him, but like if I got close, I'm like, hey man, you got something on your shirt. I'm like, oh, that's a little musty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a dirty guy.
That's just my impression. I
And
don't
he
know.
just smokes a lot of weed to cover up the smell.
Yeah, and that's the problem too. Is that like when you stink and then you smell like weed on top of that, because weed doesn't smell good.
Yeah.
I don't care how much you love weed. At my height of loving weed, I was never like, oh man, I really enjoy this smell right now. Not really, man. I just wanted to get high.
Yeah, no, whenever people are like, oh my god, check this shit out, it smells so good. I was like, no, it smells fucking terrible. Just smoke the weed.
Yeah, it smells awful, but it smells like it's gonna get me really, really high.
Yeah,
So I'm
that's-
not mad about it.
I'm not here to sniff. It's not potpourri. I don't like go
Exactly.
into someone's bathroom and there's like a bowl of weed just to bring up the smell in the room.
I'm not gonna go into Scott's house and be like, hey, I'm about to drop a deuce in here, buddy.
Spray my weed spray.
Yeah. I mean, you're from Michigan. I'm sure you've got some kind of weed paraphernalia, right? Just kind of laying around.
I don't. I used to grow weed.
Oh yeah, you showed me
Yeah.
showed me those pictures.
Because
Yeah.
in Michigan it was.
You know, you've told me that a
Legal
couple of
and-
times, but we never really knuckled down like what that entailed. Like, how did you just like stumble into that? Did you have
No,
a couple
my-
of pots in your backyard?
My buddy had a shitload of plants, and he had a bunch of clones, which is
The snippets. Yeah, the
yeah,
snippets
the
off the plant.
snippets,
You
and
make a new
then
plant.
those grow.
So was this one of those legal operations or no?
Yeah, it was legal.
Okay.
In Michigan, you can have up to a dozen plants.
No shit.
Yeah, and
You
then
don't
if
need, like,
you
a-
grow it, what's that?
You don't need like a license or anything like that, like a
No.
permit.
Yeah, everyone, if you
Yeah,
have
fuck
a
the feds. I get it. I like it.
if you have a Michigan license and you're a resident, you can grow.
Oh, so I couldn't just go up in there and be like, hey, I'm gonna grow some fucking weed.
No, you'd have to have a Michigan ID, but they don't give a fuck.
I was gonna say, is there anybody like patrolling the streets, checking
No.
backyards and shit?
Dude, when it was time to like cut my shit down, I had a little shed, which I did everything in, and I did it. It was a pretty ghetto setup I had. It was an ice shanty
Okay.
that I put inside of. An ice shanty is what you use to go ice fishing, Texas listeners.
Oh yeah. We gotta translate to these northern talks.
Yeah, we fish when there's ice.
And
So I put an ice shanty inside of my shed, and then I just put a grow light with a timer on it, and that's basically all it is timing with when you grow it. Because I mean, with 12 plants, dude, you can grow a lot of pot if you if you clip it correctly. And I learned how to be a little green thumb.
look at you. You're like,
I thought there was like a lot of work into this, but you're like, now you just let it sit. It sounds like a lot of sitting on your ass is what I'm saying.
Yeah, so like the growing part of it, and like when it starts to flower is when it makes its buds. Basically, you're just changing the light cycle.
Okay.
okay.
So like when you're just growing it, it's 12 hours on, 12 hours off, and it literally grows like a weed.
Oh, it's like a day and night cycles basically for it. Yeah.
So then I would bend once it got, what would you say, like 2-3 feet tall. I would bend it down, and then it would start growing out. So I would start, instead of making one like tall weed, I would make like a bush.
Oh, it's like a weed bush. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'd make like a bush, and then you
Yo,
switch the
dude,
lights.
smoke from my bush.
Yeah, the burning bush. And
Yeah,
then,
man.
It all makes sense
It
now.
does. And then you switch the light cycle to, I think it's 8 hours of sunlight. And the rest is in the dark. And then that's when it starts to make the flower that you smoke. And then the worst part is when you're trimming it. That's
Okay.
when you're sitting on your ass.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I had a buddy of mine who I used to work with, and he moved to California for like 6 months because he would just like sit there and like cut weed and
Yeah.
just like break it up and like for like shipping it to other places.
Yeah.
And he was like, dude, I've never made so much money in my fucking life.
Dude, it's good money because
Yeah.
it is a pain in the ass.
That was my next question. Like, so what? You just sold it on the street, or how does that go down?
No, I just grew it for me and my girlfriend at the time.
Because it's
She
illegal
was
for.
a super stoner.
Oh, so you guys just did it on your own personal stash?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we would have just mason jars of bud.
Well,
It was nice, and then I would cook with it. And
yeah.
I
And
would
it's
do all the-
illegal for you to sell it.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
would be, but
Because it has to
Okay.
be taxed and all
But
that
what
shit.
if you could you sell it to like a dispensary, or it's just you can only grow for personal use?
if you're selling to a dispensary, you'd have to get a license.
Yeah, there's a bunch of
for
legal
that.
stuff with that.
I thought this was America. I'm sorry, guys.
I know. And that's when you would have to get a license.
That's-
But there were some loopholes. There was this one shop.
Okay.
There was this one shop. It was a candle shop in the front.
Oh.
And then you could also buy weed, but really you're just buying a super expensive
Candle.
and then you got a free like eighth.
Sick.
Like
I like
that was
it.
the
Business in the
loophole.
front, party in the back,
Yeah.
baby. That's
And
the way to go.
all deals are in cash.
Oh,
So
of
if
course.
you
Oh,
go
yeah,
into a
of course, yeah.
dispensary, it has to
Cash
be
only,
Well,
baby.
because that was a huge thing for a while. It was like when Colorado first legalized it, they'd have like rooms full of money,
Yeah.
and they're like, "What do we do with this money?" He's like, "Well, this is our money room, and everything is like 4-inch concrete around it because we don't want anyone
Yeah.
taking our shit."
And people would wait till the last person that was like closing out the cash register to leave, and then there would be like, you'd have to hire like security.
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
like it was
to
like a
get
whole
you to
detail.
the bank
yeah.
to deposit. Yeah.
Big old armored truck, AR-15s, the whole
Yeah.
nine.
And just those people need to smoke more weed and relax.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
now I don't even smoke weed really at all.
Same.
Like,
Yeah, I haven't smoked weed in a long time. So why don't you smoke weed anymore?
dude, this Delta 8 shit, it fucked me up.
Yeah,
I had
it's
it once.
Scary.
And it gave me like a panic attack.
Oh,
and
shit.
Even when I went home and back to Michigan and smoked, regular weed that I've always had, did the same thing.
So you're saying Delta 8 fucked your brain up?
Yeah, kinda. Like, it gives me panic attacks.
I don't know what it is. Like, I tried before all this Delta fucking Theta, fraternity weed bullshit came out. I tried to smoke weed after like 10 years, dude. And yeah, dude, I got so high I couldn't stand it. Like, I fell over multiple times, and I was like barely keeping it together.
Yeah.
But even now, I've tried Delta A, I've tried other various things, and then even just some Reggie, which is super hard to find these days. People give me that look. They're like, Reggie, what the fuck?
I just want bad weed. I just want to get a little high.
That's what I said. I'm like, dude, this shit's way too fucking potent.
I'm gonna get high and a little headache later.
Yeah.
I never got the headache out of it, but dude, I just get real. So a couple of things happen, is I get real antsy, I get anxious, right, which is the complete opposite of what you want to achieve when you're smoking weed, and then for some fucking reason, I become very aware of my teeth and my gums.
Dude, same.
So I'm sitting here like, people are like, damn, dude, you just
like
bang out.
crackhead.
You just bang out
You
a
just want
fat
to
rail.
go brush your teeth.
Yeah, I'm like, no, I just smoked a bowl.
I need to go floss.
I rub my knees a lot when I get super high. Like, you never think about like you never feel your kneecaps.
Yeah, you just.
But then like,
You're just like,
I get
yeah,
high,
baby.
and I'll be like, I can feel my kneecaps. And like, well, yeah, you could touch it. Like, no. Like, the back of my kneecap, I can feel it.
The back of the patella.
Yeah, and I'm like,
Oh,
I
patella, nice. Yeah.
Thanks,
can.
man.
Oh, look at you.
Educated. You went to college, right?
I went to college.
What'd you go to college for?
Baseball.
What position did you play?
Catcher. Insert joke. Yeah.
Go for it, guys. Hey, have they been asking Q&A questions?
Nope.
Hey, Q&A questions. Make jokes about Scott.
Yeah. What, is this live?
No.
Oh.
But I mean, I always throw it out there, like on Spotify or on YouTube. It says like, hey, like I've tried various questions, like what do you think about the background noise with the crowd? Is it annoying or is it immersive? Or what are some questions you would like us to ask our guests? And just nothing.
Nothing, yeah.
Nothing yet.
We have one person in
It'll
Mexico
come.
City who, like, we have Google Translate. Just ask us a question.
I mean, I kind of speak Spanish pretty well, so.
Yeah.
I mean, worst case scenario, yeah, we have Google Translate, but I just wanted to flex on being partially bilingual.
Yeah.
Because I have insecurity issues. Sometimes I just got to boast a little bit to make up for that.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
Yeah, the therapy sessions with the trash, with the basura. Was it you, Gary? Like they probably just searched for basura something and then just.
Oh, yeah.
That's their native language and that's what they're speaking every day, and they just stumbled upon us.
Yeah, they're like, all right, these two white guys with random people.
I was like, okay, estás this? See how like I already fucked it up.
And then he lost all his pride.
Nope. Yeah. No Spanish here. Don't know what you're talking about. No say, amigo.
Yeah. My dad taught me one phrase in Spanish. He's like, this is what you always need in Mexico. Amigo, dos grandes. No, dos grandes cervezas, por favor. Gracias.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Beers,
yeah.
I've always said that, like with any language, the only handful of things you need to learn are: do you speak English? Where is this? And go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
And then I feel like you should be okay in most countries.
And where's the toilet?
Yeah, where is like.
Yeah. Where? Oh yeah.
Just, from there you can use gestures like where is, and then like put your hands on here, like miming that you're peeing or pooping or whatever.
And then he went to jail
country.
in Finland for trying to touch kids.
That escalated so quickly.
You just put your hand in your
friend.
pants. You're like, no,
Holy
we don't do
shit.
that here.
No. Wow. So you went for baseball, so because you wanted to, baseball butts, and you're right there at eye level.
Yeah.
Fun time, sounds like.
Yeah.
What'd you study?
I got a dual major in business administration and sport management.
Sport management.
I guess.
So
You look so like just not happy about any of
I
that.
know. Well, I feel like I don't know. I'm not using it.
what does a sports management class entail? Like what were they teaching
It's
you?
basically just management, but they put you like in like management classes, but you're looking at everything from like being a part of a sports team perspective.
Okay.
But it's just like any other business.
So not managing individual athletes, like managing like a sports team, like you're the head honcho.
No, like kind of. Well, I guess yeah. You did have to take. I had to take like a coaching class. What else?
How many times did they make you watch Jerry Maguire?
Every day.
Show me the money, Scott.
They all looked at you. They're like, "Where is the money, Scott?"
I'm trying to. It's like if you wanted to be a part of like the Red Wings or, like a few of my friends, they're actually using it, and they're like running minor league baseball operations.
Get out of here, really?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Like
You want to plug anybody or no?
Sure, Sam Connell out of Traverse City Pittsburghers, and
Okay.
he was with the Whitecaps too, which
Okay.
affiliated with the Tigers.
Okay. That wasn't totally a check to see if he was full of shit, by the way.
No,
I'm not
he was
making
my
a mental
roommate
list
too.
to Google it.
Yeah, he was my roommate too, but he pursued it.
And you, what happened, man?
I went into selling beer. I was in beer and wine sales.
I would buy beer from you.
Yeah,
By the
dude, it was
truckload.
fun. I don't even know. I sold a majority of Northwest Michigan.
Okay,
I
cool.
did it for like 10 years.
Sick.
So like every store, I could go in and tell you who fucking works there and yada yada.
Nice.
That I wanted to do the comedy thing.
What got you into comedy?
What he said.
So it all started because I was divorced. Hey.
Hey.
And then, so that's when my brother and I started the Step Brothers podcast. We weren't even doing stand up when we started.
And this is in Michigan, right?
Yeah, it was in good old Traverse City,
DC,
Michigan.
baby. Shout out to him.
231. So we started our podcast just because we thought it was cool.
Yeah.
And at the time, like, podcasting wasn't what it is what it's become now.
Right.
So we were just dicking around, and people started listening to it. And they're like, "You guys are funny. You should try doing stand up." And we're like, "All right, we'll give it a shot." And then we went. We didn't even know our local. One of our local bars had like a scene.
Yeah.
It was a very small scene. Now it's growing, but I think the whole entertainment and podcasting comedy has grown a shit
Oh yeah, for
ton.
sure. It's always like either they start a podcast and then become comedians,
Yeah.
or they're comedians and they're
Then
like,
they
"Hey, let's start a
hold
podcast."
up.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, I feel like you did it backwards. I mean, not
Yeah, we
saying that you
did.
did it the wrong way. Just typically, I see somebody does stand up, and then they, like us, just fucking traverse into
Yeah.
podcasting just for content, I guess.
Yeah.
But it was
Why are we
nice
doing this again?
because back then, like once we decided to start doing stand up, like podcast was a way for us to like write.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like part of the
okay.
show was
That makes sense.
We had a cocktail of the week every week. That got expensive.
Oh, I bet.
Holy
Yeah.
fuck!
A
Like
cocktail.
Our bar,
Yeah, no shit, that's highbrow, dude.
Our bar was like we had so much.
You had a good old
liquor.
basement bar?
Oh, so much booze, dude. And then
Sounds
we would
like
just
Alex
that's all we
Cunningham's
did.
episode.
We would just get fucked up, and then we'd bring bits, and then we just work on pounding out premises to each other. And
But I like that concept though, because
Yeah.
it's like you're watching like two comedians just figure shit out,
yeah,
and also
But-
like drink with them.
yeah, we would just get shitty, and we would Facebook Live everything,
Oh, really?
every
That's
episode,
sick.
and that was
Nice.
ballsy.
Yeah.
Because there was some shit we would say on there. It was like,
You were very Michigan about it.
yeah, we got kicked off Facebook once, and they didn't even tell us what it was for. But,
Really?
Yeah. So then we made a video when we came back, and at the time that was like our biggest view count videos because we were like, "Fuck you, Facebook!" Like,
How many views were we talking?
I think that one at the time got like 700 at
Okay.
the time, which
Yeah, that's
For-
pretty good.
for two
I mean,
guys-
yeah.
Two guys just chilling,
two
making a
fucks
podcast.
just dicking
Two
around.
fucks just ticking around. Dude, you gotta do whatever you gotta do to get them in the van.
Yeah. Yeah. Like all the guys at Tilted Kill.
No, I forgot to mention this. When I was on Alex's podcast, I don't know how, we were just bullshitting, kind of like we're doing right now. And then somehow that just popped in my brain. It's like, yeah, just metaphorically, you just got to do whatever you got to do to get them in the van, bro. And then that was kind of the theme of it. Still a great episode. Definitely go check it out.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's going to be my mantra. Just, hopes and dreams. Get them in the van, bro. Whatever you got to do. Whether you got to lure them in or open them up, snatch and grab, Cartagena style, dude. Just fucking get it.
I love it.
Dude, get it tattooed on me.
You should.
Just like get them in the van on my neck.
Yeah. They get a nice windowless van. on
Oh,
your
yeah.
neck.
100%.
Yeah.
Paint it black,
It's missing a hubcap.
No, I like the white. I like the white. Classic white.
classic white.
But like it's dirty, so
It's
it's
a
like an
little
off
dirty.
white. Yeah.
Yeah. Someone wrote "Wash Me" on the back of it.
It's the one they least expect. Like, oh, it says wash me on it. Never mind. Don't even pull this guy
he's
over.
fine. He's fine.
Tags are expired. Who cares?
Why are all those hands on the back of the windshield? Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it needs to be washed. It says wash me, right?
Yeah. God.
That's great.
No,
One day, we'll make that a trending hashtag. Sorry, continue.
Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say now. Now I'm just worried about
Get your
you
thoughts
ever
in the
buying a
van,
van.
bro.
Yeah. Just worried about the day that Jeremiah texted me and he's like, "Hey, I bought a van." I'm like, oh no.
You're the most van-looking person out of the three of us, by the way.
Am I?
Yeah.
You're a van guy?
No.
You like lived in a van for a little bit, didn't you?
Well, yeah, for just going on tour
Yeah.
with friends, like basically living in a van.
Yeah,
That's
so
why
you're
I'll
going to call me out on that. You've
I'm
lived
never,
in one.
I'm never gonna do that again. Like, I can't imagine doing that in my 30s.
Oh no.
Like when I was like,
How many people again?
there was like 5 people in the band plus me.
How big was the van?
It was like a 12-passenger van, but still,
Okay.
like you're hauling people and then like all your shit,
Yeah.
and then like we had a trailer, but like it was just there's people and smell and like there's not enough distance, like,
No privacy.
and you're like in Florida and you're like I fucking hate it here,
God damn.
or you're in Ohio and you're like, oh look, like that chain's gonna blow up, but fuck, let's get out of here. I will say
thank you.
Ohio had a lot of really good music come out of it though. Like other than like MGK, like Devil Wears Prada came out of Ohio.
Oh, I didn't know that.
The Plot and You came out of Ohio.
I'm sure I could think of a band that I like that came out of Ohio. Oh, hang on. The Black Keys are from Ohio, right?
No, they're from Boston.
I could swear the Black Keys are from Ohio.
I will fucking prove it because they
Dude,
played.
Google
dude,
it.
they played it. They played at the Winter Classic whenever it was Boston and the Penguins.
Well, yeah, but that's just money. Like, come on, man.
But the Black Keys, well, they were all in Boston gear.
Okay.
So-
Well, I mean, they were the home team, right?
But still, if they're not from Boston, I'd be fucking pissed. Because fuck the Black Keys. They're from Akron, Ohio. God damn
What the fuck did I tell you?
it. So those Akron motherfuckers all
Now we-
wore Boston gear. I know you're at Fenway Park, but
What
fuck
are the odds that
Boston.
maybe they don't even have a hockey team? They're just like, whatever, dude. We're just here for the fucking Buckaroos.
Boston just paid him like, hey, here's some jerseys.
Boston Buckaroos.
I mean, look, dude. If there was a Winter Classic and they wanted me to perform halftime and it's like a neutral team and they want me to rock the gear, I'll do it, right?
Yeah,
You know, like Nashville or some shit.
100%.
Maybe Minnesota. Like, fuck it. Who cares?
Well, they from Ohio, so all they got is the Columbus Blue Jackets.
yeah,
so
exactly,
fucking
dude.
garbage.
Especially when your hometown team is not good.
Dick.
Tony Hinchcliffe and Red Band are from Ohio, too.
Why? That
Yeah.
does not surprise me one bit about Mr. Hinchcliffe. Not even in the slightest.
There's a couple of famous people from Ohio. They all,
Hell.
yeah.
Yeah, he is technically from
Or,
Ohio.
I think he just lives in
Yeah.
Ohio.
Well, he bounced between Ohio and D.C.
Yeah.
growing up, from what
think
I
he-
understand.
I think he's a yeah. No, we're not googling that. We're not making this the Google podcast.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to be our producer, by the way, inquire within.
Dude,
Triangle at
producers
Gmail.
are
Yeah.
huge to have.
Yeah, I know.
We need somebody, please.
Just over there, yeah. So I don't have to
Oh,
have this
it's
computer.
so nice.
Yeah,
What's the guy that Joe Rogan has?
Jamie.
Jamie. We need a Jamie.
Yeah, Jamie
Jamie.
or a homeless pimp or T-Bone McScruffins.
We had my
I
youngest
listen to way too
brother,
many podcasts.
Oh yeah.
at Blue Band.
Oh yeah. So you just got the whole family involved for your podcast.
Yeah, it was fun. But then we all moved.
I will say that's a very Mexican thing to do.
Start a business and have all the family
I
members
mean,
in
dude,
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
dude, like my mom's side of the family, like I said, a lot of them were like first generation American coming over from Mexico, and they're fucking anytime you get just like, oh, why would we hire somebody, or why would anytime
Yeah.
something needs to be done. I'm pretty sure that's why they have kids, just so they have some help around the house.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, that's
the
like
farmer's mentality.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
old school.
That's
Yeah.
100% what it is.
like any Mexican restaurant. If like the owner's kids are usually like a waiter, a waitress, or a cook.
And that's why the food's so good, because they
Yeah.
keep it in the family, baby.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know, some 4-year-old kid right now is learning how to bust tables and, run the dishwasher. And then, like, in 20, 30 years, they're going to still be doing abuelita same molcajete recipe with the fucking
there's
salsa,
the
dude.
Spanish.
Look at you. You hit the
That
accent
came
and
out
everything.
clear as
Yeah.
fuck.
I had to redeem myself from earlier. I made myself look like a chump. That was for you, Mexico City listener,
Yeah, it was-
whoever you may be.
Yeah. They're in Mexico City. You said wherever
I said
they
whoever
may be.
you may be.
Oh, whoever. Yeah, dude, ask a
Dumbass.
question. What's your name, man?
We want to be friends.
Yeah.
It's an 11-year-old. Fuck. No, it's fine. It's great. It's whatever. We'll just be like, hey,
They
man,
listen to an
you know any good
hour-long
recipes?
podcast. They don't know what we're saying. They're like, we just like their voices.
We just throw it on in the background. It's on like a rotating playlist in a restaurant.
It's a burger restaurant in Mexico City.
Yeah, it's just like every once in a while they're all asking each other like, what? Who are these guys talking? Like, I don't know. It's part of the playlist.
Yeah.
Well, like it's in the office. We can't change it.
It's an American restaurant.
Yeah.
Is that a thing? Do you think American restaurants in foreign
Yeah,
countries?
there's McDonald's everywhere, dude.
Well, I mean, come on.
I know what you
No,
mean.
They Stockholm syndrome those guys, but apparently somewhere in Germany they have like a for real American restaurant. I saw it on TikTok. Well, I saw the beginning of it because I did that one like last swipe before I closed the app for whatever stupid ass reason, and then I was like, oh, that was interesting. I should have watched that. Oh well.
Yeah.
On to the next thing.
I've always been interested by like McDonald's in foreign countries.
Yeah,
like the
dude.
one in Japan.
They're different menus.
Yeah,
too.
they have like a shrimp burger or like a teriyaki burger.
Yeah.
Every time I see that teriyaki burger, I'm like, I fucking want it.
That
Or
probably
in,
sounds. That sounds.
in most countries, especially in Europe, dude, you can get a beer with your order.
Yeah.
Like I think I would eat at McDonald's a lot more if I could drink while I did it.
Right?
Absolutely.
Because I'm already not eating McDonald's unless alcohol's involved. So why not just cut out
Right.
the middleman, bro?
Just get it all there.
It's
Stupid
like
Puritan USA.
it's like the fucking Germans are like, boss is this guy. It's like, oh, he just likes to hang out, drink beer, and eat McDoubles all day. This is his spot, man.
If your diet wasn't bad enough already.
No shit. Somehow the McDonald's there has way less processed foods. I
No.
I lose 20
They
pounds.
might actually.
Well, yeah, because like I watched this whole thing. And they were talking about like the number of things that we are having in our food that are illegal to put
Oh,
in food in
100%.
Europe is
Yeah.
outstanding.
Europe,
it's
like,
terrible.
got.
But our
Are
food
they
is so
taxed?
good.
Yeah, Europe taxed Subway because technically the
They're-
amount of sugar that's
Oh,
in
yeah,
bread,
their
it's
bread.
considered cake.
Like a pastry, yeah.
Yeah, or pastry.
Yeah, we put fucking sugar in everything here.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
And I, every
It's so funny.
like I was like, oh, no wonder I don't like it. Like I don't like.
Yeah.
I don't eat cake.
I'll take an Italian BMT and a Italian pastry, please.
Put it on a fucking cannoli bread, baby.
Yeah,
Put some cream on the top and
I just-
chocolate chips.
chocolate chip.
I just need a foot long bear claw. Just open that thing up and put some fucking meat in it.
Yeah.
Leave the bread, take the cannoli. Oh shit, we have a lot of fun here.
Dude, that
Fuck.
sounds so good, actually. Like a bear claw with meat in the middle.
Yeah,
I'm interested.
I don't know.
I'm interested.
dude, that's like the donut burgers you'll
Yeah,
see
see,
at
for
some place.
some
Yeah.
reason, I say no to that. I
donut
would
burger?
consider trying it, but to me, just off the top of my head, I look at it, I'm like, that doesn't look good.
Dude, R.I.P. French Quarters here in Temple, Texas.
Oh fuck yeah,
like I
dude!
fucking love that place.
Best mushroom Swiss burger in the
dude,
game. Oh.
everything out of there was good, and they had like this, like the donut burger, and they had like a spicy special
fucking
sauce
reminds me.
inside, and dude, it was like that sweet, that spicy, and the savory, and the bacon, and it was like, I was like, mm,
That sounds real good.
it was so fucking good.
That reminds me, I just realized I've been coming incorrect, so I need to make a public apology. So we all know that I have that hot take that I'd rather have a burger from like a chain restaurant because all the local
Oh,
greasy
you
spoon
fucking
joints, they're all the same to me. The exception was the French Quarter here in Temple, Texas. No longer a thing. R.I.P. We put some respect on that. Pour it out for the homies.
Right.
My bad. They were the one and only exception. They closed. So now, yeah, I'd rather go to Chili's than like, I don't want to bash any local places, but like any greasy spoon burger joint, they all taste the same to me. And it's not bad. It's just not good.
I just go to Chili's when I'm like fucking sad. Like,
I haven't been to a Chili's in a long.
are you an Applebee's or a Chili's guy?
I've been to both in a very long time, but I do like the 3-cheese chicken penne from Applebee's.
Dude, Applebee's has a jukebox, and there's so much metal on the jukebox. Like, you can get crowbar and, like, just, like, belligerent metal.
Yeah, Chili's is like
Belligerent metal.
Like, just, like, dumb shit that, like, makes, like, the whole family just uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Have you ever spent so much money on a jukebox where you played like 3 Crowbar albums in a row?
No, I haven't. Done
And the
that.
staff doesn't know how to skip songs on a thing?
That's an Applebee's attitude.
Yeah.
That is pretty trashy. Applebee's
Me and my
attitude.
friends just got super trash, like jamming the like Crowbar,
Also,
and
I'm
watch
pretty sure-
families leave.
You and your friend are the only ones on this planet that can say that exact sentence like you just did.
Yeah.
You ever? No, dude. The
You
fuck?
ever
That's so specific.
Crowbar at Applebee's, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever
Jesus.
start a mosh pit at Applebee's?
I bet they tried to. You tried, didn't you?
No, but the bartender was all about it. He like looked, he was
That's
like,
nice.
He like looked at me. And he goes, "Is that you guys?" Or like, "Yeah." He's like, "Fucking sick."
He was all about you guys getting fucking wrecked and
Oh,
tipping
yeah.
a bunch.
Oh yeah, no, we took him really well.
Yeah, of course
Well,
you did.
he knew the words. He started quoting like Crowbar while the song was playing. I was like, this dude fucking
All right.
smokes meth outside.
Bartender across the street over here doesn't like our jukebox. Playing
That is
It's
true.
just Sarah McLachlan, like
in the arms
in the arms
of an angel.
of Madison, punching you in the
Yeah,
face for
she
playing that
doesn't
song
like.
again.
She
Yeah.
doesn't like
No,
that. Not a fan.
no.
Yeah, definitely not a fan.
But I'm gonna play it anyway. We haven't done that in a while.
We
No, it's
haven't.
like we've respected that place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's
Ew.
like we go in there and follow the rules.
What are we doing?
Is this your 30s? Are you start respecting places?
Ew.
Fuck.
Man, they're open right now. I feel we just go over there and just fuck shit up. No kidding.
Fucking play some Crowbar.
Commit crimes, follow your dreams,
No.
get them in the van, and play Sarah McLachlan
Yeah.
loudly in every
Yeah.
fucking bar you go to. Oh, I don't have a show anymore after this, so we can do whatever, dude.
Oh, you don't?
No, yeah, because the weather's all fucked up, and some dudes are coming out of like Dallas and Austin, and they were like, "Yeah, maybe I don't want to drive in that." And I was like, "Yeah, I wasn't."
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
told the promoter, I was like, "If it don't hail, I'm cool, right? Like if it's just raining hard as a motherfucker, but we're like on like a tornado watch.
Oh, that's cool. I'm glad.
That's why I had to
I'm
watch-
out here.
That's why I had to. That's why I kept checking my phone like a rude ass because
Oh.
I was waiting on confirmation on whether we were still moving forward or not.
Well, why not? We got 3 comedians right here. Huh?
Corky is right now comedy show.
The pop-up show. I do have to pee though, so I'll leave you guys to it.
All right.
Don't be boring.
Fuck.
All right. Is this when you talk shit about Maya the whole time?
Jeremiah. He never wants to go to Applebee's with me because he knows I'm.
Oh yeah, I wanted to talk about when we went to Waco.
Oh fuck. No, Jeremiah. God
Did you
damn
guys
it.
talk about that at all?
No, we haven't talked about Waco at all.
man.
So we did the Alex podcast, and then we went to Waco. We haven't talked
Oh,
about
that's right.
For one, shout out to Waco for being fucking dope. Waco's always been like a second home for me because there used to be a lot of metal bands playing Waco.
Okay.
So we used to like go to like hardcore shows all the time. And I remember Waco used to be like the fucking pit hole. Like where Stay Classy is. Shout out Stay Classy. That street used to be like abandoned and just like homeless people. And
Oh,
now it's
really?
like upscale, like nice, like you see those nice apartments across
Yeah.
the street. Those weren't there.
Gentrification, man.
Yeah. It does good sometimes. Sometimes I don't need crackheads like sniffing my asshole. Like, get out of here.
Yeah.
But Stay Classy was did you go this past Monday?
I didn't go last week, but 2 weeks ago I
So
went with
2
you
weeks
guys.
ago we went to Stay Classy, and that was an interesting night. It was a shout out. Was it Private Hip Hop HQ?
I don't
Private
remember.
Hip Hop HQ podcast. Shout out those guys. Those guys have always been super nice to us. I did a show at their HQ one time. It was
Oh, you
cool.
did?
Yeah, it was fun.
Comedy?
Yeah.
Oh. Was
but-
it mixed with?
No, it was just straight comedy. It was
okay.
like me, Alex Cunningham, Chris Ward, Bernard Blackman, and Diesel Greasel. It was a
nice.
fun show.
Yeah.
They were like, I talked about drugs because I figured that was like the most setting place for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so 2 weeks ago we did a open mic over there, and it was a bunch of rappers and then us, and it was like the white guys and then the rappers.
And D1.
And D1 who killed. Oh,
Yeah, he
D1
did
always
kill.
kills.
Yeah.
That's true.
And then how do we set up the night?
We all split. We all kind of went different ways at the end of the night. It was my
Yeah.
first time up in Waco, too.
Oh yeah, your
so-
first time in Waco. Yeah, we showed you a good night in Waco, didn't we?
Oh,
Dude, that was
fuck. I didn't
fun.
know that was your first time up there, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was my first, I mean,
what night that was.
I've driven through it, but like hanging out.
Right, yeah. Stopping and hanging out and seeing
Shout
the
out,
sights.
shout out True Love for not letting me go in because I'm now legal, but I had my expired ID
Yeah.
at one point. and they wouldn't let me in, which God bless them. But everywhere else looked at my ID and like no one said shit.
Yeah, not a lot of places check that. They must have gotten hemmed up or something.
Yeah.
Recently.
But me, Seth, and D1 ended up at Barnett's next door drinking whiskey, and D1 like kind of cock blocked me at one point. So, and well, I don't know what you guys were doing at True Love. Probably just
We were just chilling.
Yeah,
chilling.
just like hanging around, shooting the shit. Nothing crazy.
And then me, D1, and Seth started wandering in downtown Waco. And I'm like leading the pack of the three. I'm like, all right, I'm going to find this bar.
Jesus, that's not good.
Yeah. And no, I probably...
Nah, I think Gary's the most responsible.
Of the
D1, Seth, and Gary.
All right, maybe.
Yeah, it's a tight...
We'll put a panel together and figure it out.
It's a tight race there.
A photo finish at the end of that one.
But I turn around and there's this white woman just hanging out with us. And I have no clue where she come from. I did not see her walk up. She was just there. Like with these little shooter wine glasses, like bottles.
No shit.
And I was like, it's 11 p.m. at night in Waco, Texas on a Monday. Where the fuck did this white woman come from? Shout out Megan if you listen. Maybe not.
Unless you're a
just
Russian
tagged
spy.
on.
Yeah, she just wandered, like literally
Take
like
away the
like,
shout out if she's a spy.
Yeah, unless she, yeah. And she was telling us like she was from Florida, and then she was like just like looking for a party, looking for a full. I'm like, this is a hooker. And like D1 like was trying to like hustle money out of her. He was like, my name is more white than your name, Megan. And he was out. She was like, oh, I don't know. And he was like trying to get her to bet money. So he tried to hustle money, and then
She's like, I ain't falling for that one again.
and we went to a bar, and fucking D1 is being D1.
Yeah.
And like the guy who runs the door came up to me. Is he cool? I'm like, yeah, no, he's fine. He's chill. He's a comedian. He goes, okay. That was like, there was no confidence that it was okay
Nah,
from him.
yeah, you shouldn't tell people.
I was like, no, he's fine. And
He's
then,
a comedian. Oh, he's not normal.
Yo,
All right.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, gotcha.
And
Loose
then
cannon.
There's some things wrong with this person.
at one point, like, me and Seth looked at the bartender and then looked at the door guy, and they're both just giving us weird looks. I was like, Seth, we gotta go. Like, I don't know what's going on. But then Megan follows us. She straight up tells us she's from Miami, and then I see her ID. It's a Washington, D.C. ID. I was like, bitch, where the fuck are you from?
So you're over here rocking the expired ID that got you barred from going into True Love, and you're checking this lady's ID?
Because she's
Like, go out
lying.
with this guy.
I don't know where she's from.
So
She's
you were just like,
I'm
let me
from
see that
Miami.
ID real quick.
She's like, no. Like, so we got to Putters. Shout out Putters. And they like she pulled her ID out, and it was a Washington D.C. I was like, the whole time she's like, I'm from Florida. I was like, you're not old enough to go to Florida from Washington D.C. You're supposed to be like 65 to go to Florida to die.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck's going on here? And then we just like left her at Putters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because like
Well,
our friend was like trying to talk to her, and we're
Oh,
like,
dude, and I saw him at Classy on Monday. I totally forgot to ask him how that
God
went.
damn it!
fuck.
You guys should have gone. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
You can't rely on me to remember anything, okay?
I just remember walking outside, and it's like a bunch of the guys surrounding her, like and sitting down in a circle, and she's sitting in the middle. I don't remember who said it. I think it was Seth. But I walk outside and says like, "You're surrounded by 9 kings, baby." And then I was like, I'm gonna go back inside and play Mario Kart.
Yeah.
You're like
Jesus.
8 kings, actually 8.
Yeah.
Five.
The only thing that I really paid attention to about that situation was like Seth was like catching me up. He's like, I don't know. I think this lady might be like a Russian spy or something.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, like after he says that, she walks out, and then she says something, and I thought I heard an accent, and I was like, I'm sorry, could you repeat that real quick? And she took a second and then said it like like American, not
Yeah.
normal. That was fucked up.
Dude, when we first saw her, she like had this kind of like California like Valley girl talk.
I didn't hear her talk like that at all.
See, that exactly. I don't know. This one was a hooker or like a spy or something. She wasn't.
It's fine if she was a hooker, but if
Yeah,
she's a
yeah,
spy,
I'm
that's
not-
a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She didn't throw
hey, if you're in sex work, that's all you do. What you want to do. That's your
Yeah,
body.
do it.
Live your life. But if you're a fucking spy, get out of my country.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. Just stop spying on us.
She didn't like give you a menu or anything. Or...
I remember D1 like straight up looked at me. He goes, "How much for an hour?" He goes, "I'll do 150." And like she was like, "I'm not a hooker." She's like, "I'm not now." But like,
Okay.
we gotta get D1.
But then everybody left, and then
Yeah.
left her with the one amazing guitar player
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
good.
who definitely
He said he definitely crushed.
crushed.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
like,
she
"Let me
was
play
all-
this guitar
she
for
was
you."
All on that guy.
You want one?
Yeah, I'll have it. Yes, please.
All right.
I'm
Mel's
gonna
taking
throw her my card.
Mel's taking orders over here. But no, yeah, that's one of the
That was a
weirder
fun
nights.
night, man. Every time, like, if we're hanging out after a show, if I'm hanging out with you guys or any guys a part of the Corky's group, dude, it's a party afterwards.
It's a fun time.
It's so
It gets
much fun.
It's a
weird.
fucking
like,
fun time.
We're such an eclectic group.
Oh, I love
Like,
it.
like
I'm
it just
so
gets
happy
weird.
I came out here. And
Or
it's
anytime
like,
Jeremiah Red goes Austin, apparently.
You're right.
that was pretty funny, dude.
Oh yeah,
it was your
because
first
you guys went to what, Mike?
shooters.
Shout out shooters out the
and-
challenge mic. It's very
and
fun.
Anderson Mill Pub. Thank you. You have to. Money.
Mel's making that money.
But yeah, so
So yeah,
about-
how's
Shout out to
Austin?
Mel.
I'll shut up now.
What?
My Waco story's done. So how's
no,
Austin?
you're good. No, Austin was fun.
Yeah.
I'd never done comedy in Austin, so I went up there. I wanted to go and do the challenge mic and nail it on the first fucking topic. Did not. Ended up pulling 3. It's fine.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
it was a little bumpy.
That was the first time I've ever done it, and I had the easiest fucking. I pulled the luckiest
Oh, that's true.
thing out. Mine was anal.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I was like, oh, I got 4 minutes on anal, dude.
for the people listening, so it's basically you just draw a topic and you do how much time on it?
It's 4 minutes, and then
Okay.
there's like a little jar or bucket or whatever you want to call it. And then
An
you-
apparatus of some sort.
Yes, a thing that holds things.
A carrier,
More like a vase.
a vase.
It did look
vase.
like a vase. Yeah, it was,
a
like,
little
it was glass.
vase
It was
looking.
see-through.
Yeah.
Transparent.
And then there's a whole bunch of scraps of paper inside of it, and then you just pick out and then
You just riff on it.
read what it says and riff on it. So it's like an improv. They
'Cause
call
you
it
guys
the
ha-
challenge mic.
Because you guys had Dana Martinez out there.
Yep.
How did he do?
Yeah.
He did pretty well.
Shout out Danny.
Yeah. Everybody did pretty good.
That's
I mean,
good.
It's not that any of us bombed. It's just that we all were like, damn, we wanted to get it on the one ticket.
Yeah. That was the
'Cause-
first time I'd ever done it, and I got the easiest fucking.
See, I got kind of a slow pitch too. It said, I don't remember exactly what it said. Something along the lines of like midget. I think it might have just been midget sex.
Are we allowed to say midget?
I'm just telling you what was on the piece of paper.
Okay.
So,
Just saying.
Yeah,
'Cause,
mine
like-
had the N word.
so I had a really good premise off the dome. Started saying, oh, well, if 2 of them 69, is it? But I'm terrible at math. So I'm trying to make all these jokes, but I'm also trying to do the math in my head. I'm like, well, I can't do the math in my
Isn't
head.
that
So,
36?
yeah, I don't know, maybe. 69 divided by, it beats me, bro. I didn't calculate. I'm terrible at that.
I'm not. I can't do math in my head.
Just saying. So that was like, okay, well, that was a funny idea, Jeremiah, but maybe go ahead and hang it up because you can't do math. So one time in my life, I was like, man, well, maybe not the one time.
So do you as you're walking on stage, do you draw or do you get to draw
So-
and sit down?
Some people, like I went up there, I grabbed the mic, I was like, let's just get right into it. Pulled it out. Well, actually, no, I did kind of riff on the
Oh,
guy.
so it's on stage, like you pulled
Yeah,
the thing
yeah.
on.
It's
Oh,
on the stool.
Oh fuck! I don't know
Then
if
you
I.
just-
That's a hard one.
Yeah, but it's fun, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do it on the spot.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
So we did that, and so Danny was telling me that they because Alex was with them, and they said that they were just gonna do the challenge mic and dip off. I was like, that's cool with me. I'm okay with that. But then they ended up changing their minds and we ended up going to Anderson Mill. I wasn't really prepared for that because there was some guy that was outside who was giving me big ups and buying me shots, and I was like, that's cool because we're about to leave, so no big deal. And then Chris was like, hey, you guys are coming to Anderson Mill? I was like, no, I don't think. He's like, no, I just talked to Danny, like, you guys are. I was like, oh, okay, well, in that case. So I'm like, all right, dude, good to see you, whatever. We go to Anderson Mill, and you know, naturally, when I first get somewhere, I got to pee and then smoke, and then I'm like, oh, yeah, the list. So I was like the last guy to go up, and guess who showed up?
Danny.
Well, no,
Oh.
I'm riding with Danny, the
Okay,
guy
yeah.
from earlier who's buying shots.
Okay.
And I was like, yeah, man, I got time. Like, you know, I'm last on the list. And then, yeah, I got drunk.
Yeah. I saw like on Instagram, it was like you just drunk as shit on
Oh,
stage.
dude, Chris
That was
Ward.
Was it both of you?
I posted a story.
Oh, yeah. So he posted one. It was like me setting
You
my
grabbing
drink.
it. No,
Or
it was
I
you grabbing it.
Okay.
It was just a goofy.
Yeah, it looked funny. But no, Chris Ward said he
What
took
did
like
Chris-
7 pictures and he went through them. It was like a quick shutter option. So
Yeah.
he's got one where like I just blinked till my eyes are barely open. And I was like, that is so good. Like, it captures the drunk essence perfectly. Because like I was like this.
Dude, I was so bummed I missed that. Fuck, I'm gonna quit my job.
I mean, that's every Tuesday.
Man,
Then just make sure you sign up at 11
yeah, see, I didn't
a.m.
do that.
morning, and you get a better
Yeah, you got to
spot.
message Mike Hudak. Shout out to him, and shout out to Sam Nurani, who's holding it down while Mike is in Ohio helping with
Yeah.
the cleanup effort. Not really, he's doing comedy. He's doing comedy. That sucks, but wow.
He's from Boston. He wants nothing to do with Ohio.
Hopefully he doesn't come back with a Mickey Mouse voice. But
That'd
Hey,
be
he's a
crazy.
big dude.
He's a
That'd
big
be.
dude.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
big dude. It's like,
Hilarious.
what the fuck is going on, guys? Holy shit! Are you ready for your next comic? Oh, dude. So yeah, man, it's too bad he couldn't go because I'm never going back there again. No, I'm kidding.
No, I need to do more Austin comic.
I want to go to San Antonio. That's
How-
on Tuesdays. I haven't been there yet, but my buddy Ben went.
Have you
I
heard
haven't been
good
to San
things?
Antonio and
Do
God.
not. Well, you guys won't have to deal with it, but don't say you're from Austin.
Oh yeah.
'Cause
Oh,
the
good.
room,
I mean,
the
I'm not.
room, the room,
Room shuts off on you.
the room. I guess that's what I've heard. It's like just
That
don't,
makes sense.
Don't say.
There's always been that weird rivalry between like San Antonio and Austin. Like, oh, we're the better city. Like when we all know San Antonio.
Well, to be fair, also Austin is
Antonio's
kind of
pretty
rivals with
nice.
every other city in Texas.
That's true. Like I used to really love Austin. Like back when I was, I guess maybe it was like the light of being a teenager. No, it wasn't because like when I was a teenager, all the cool stuff was still open, and now it's all like the yuppie businessmen moved in and like took over everything. And like
That's
This
what
guy.
everybody says too.
see,
It's
and
like
people
old
complain about
Austin
the
was-
comics. They're like, oh, the comics comes from LA. Da, da, da. Like no, the comics are at least funny. It's
Yeah.
just everyone else who showed up. Like all those tech companies moved in and like. Dude, Mohawk used to be the dopest venue to go to. I saw a Dillinger Escape Plan there, and like inches away from my head, the guitar almost just like smacked me in. I saw Touche Amore there. I saw a ton of bands there, but they moved up these like yuppie complex next door, and now they have a bedtime.
Oh,
Because we used to like get hammered there and like play shows until like 2 a.m. over there, and like now it's like, oh, it's 11 o'clock. Gotta turn everything off.
the first mic I went to.
Tried the apple teenies down at the Mohawk.
I still love that place. It's such a dope spot, like for just to see music, but it just sucks.
Yeah, the first mic I ever went to down here got shut down because of noise.
Yeah,
Like the apartments, because it was like an outside mic,
yeah.
and I guess at a certain amount of time.
By down here, you mean like in Austin?
Yeah, well, it's South Austin. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the first mic, like when I got here,
Yeah.
first mic I ever did in Texas was, I don't know, Sleeping Tiger or something like that.
Oh, Paper Tiger? No, Paper Tiger's in San Antonio.
Means me,
it's
bro.
like I don't know.
Oh no.
But yeah, they got canceled because of noise complaint. I'm like, it's fucking Texas.
Yeah.
Like, why are we having noise complaints? You know
It's
what
because Texas is about not giving a fuck. It was like
We're
all these
downtown. and,
California yuppies moved downtown.
Like, God damn.
I was like, dude, you guys should be used to like loud noise. You probably like had heroin addict, like homeless
Yeah.
people yelling
Skid
and
Row.
screaming. Yeah, chill the fuck out.
Ugh.
Like,
Well, they didn't before. They do now.
yeah. Well, dude, Cesar Chavez.
Yeah.
That place is a shithole now. But dude, we used to
It
go
used
down
to
to we used to go down to Cesar. Is it better now? No, okay. Because like we used to go to Cesar Chavez and there used to be a bunch of cool shit, and then it got kind of weird and there was like a bunch of vegan restaurants there, which I mean I like some vegan food every once in a while.
Yeah,
But like, and now it's just like a leper colony of like homeless people.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's what you get.
yeah. You go from fuck the establishment to we only eat nuts and berries
in
here.
here. And now it's like, Larry, would you please stop shitting on the hood of my car?
They're not homeless, Gary. They're unhoused.
Fucking homeless. They don't have homes.
Hey, man, I don't make these rules, all right?
Yeah, there's no rules.
Not for them. Because
Because
the cops don't even fuck with them. They're
Dude,
just
today here
running amok.
in Temple, Texas, I watched a homeless dude do like 4 rounds just running around downtown. and at one point it was just him in pants and like a jock strap. Like you could see the jock strap poking out. And I was like, what the fuck? What is he doing? And
He's looking after his cardiovascular health, clearly.
And then at one point he did another round and he had a jacket on. I was like, all right, he found a jacket somewhere. I was like, all right.
He's just making rounds. Next time he's on a bike.
No, the craziest thing was he like made a round, and there's a little spot here in downtown Temple where a bunch of food trucks hang out. I was trying to get some food, and I saw him come around, and he had a bunch of binders in his hand. I'm like, where did he get these binders?
The guy's got homework now.
Are you sure he's a homeless guy, or is he like a fucking tweaked out Jehovah's Witness?
And then, so I was walking to my car where I parked, and like, obviously, and on this table he had opened the binders, and they were like binders to the bank here in downtown Temple. So he had a bunch of binders from the bank, and so this one dude called the bank and was like, "Hey, this guy's got a bunch of your binders." I was like, "Dude, these homeless people wilding out."
Damn, dude, he done held up the bank for a bunch of binders.
He's like, "Give me all your binders. I want documentation."
It was probably like a snatch and grab type situation. He just like walked in, and he thinks he's being cool, but everybody's watching him, and he just goes, "Wow!"
Well, and like at one point he was digging through trash for like for food, which sucks to hear about. And like he would step back, he was like, he'd slap himself, and then he would go back. You fucking figured it out right off the bat. No, he was like, because we thought he was tweaking out. He's like, yo, he's just freaking out. And you walk by and there's a bunch of bees around it. So he was digging, being stung by bees, freaking out, and then going right back to it. I was like, yo, crack is a hell of a drug.
Holy shit.
Oh,
I was like, welcome to Temple.
I just envisioned that whole thing playing out.
Yeah. And the whole time,
get back in there.
no shirt.
Oh my god,
real
fuck
skinny,
that, dude.
like messed out, like skinny, and jock strap
bees.
hanging out.
I don't like him.
So of course he was real skinny. I didn't think it was gonna be a fucking real big fat shit.
Fat meth guy.
Yeah, looking like me running around on fucking meth, dude. Get out of here.
Me running.
Me running.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, and this guy was quick the whole time. He was
Oh
just-
yeah.
Of course, dude. He was at like
Methods are quick, dude.
9.5 out of 10 the whole time.
Like,
He's going for a PR, man.
And he had a jock strap on.
yeah.
It increases your aerodynamics and speed. We all know that.
But he was wearing jeans, and like you could just see the strap hanging out, and no shirt. I was like, what is this guy doing? Like,
He's having a good
Showing
day.
you up.
yeah, I guess so.
Showing us all up.
You said that was today?
Yeah, that was today.
Nice.
I was like, I have seen
He's getting ready for the storm.
Yeah, right. I was like, dude, I need to go home and burn some incense and chill the fuck out.
No, you need to get to the gym and just start putting in the work. So next time you can start dusting them.
Well, I was gonna try to do that today, but apparently it's about to fucking rain hell out here.
Yeah, but it's not going to rain in the gym.
Yeah, I don't like driving in the rain. I'll drive in the snow, but I won't drive in the rain. This is weird. I know.
I know it rains pretty hard down here.
It does.
It's kind of
Like
ridiculous.
it is crazy how hard it rains.
Okay, as someone who's experienced Michigan cold,
Yeah.
whenever it got really cold here in Texas, well, you weren't here for that, but when it's usually regular cold, it's a different type of cold.
It is.
I will say,
Now we're talking about the weather like a bunch of 30-year-olds.
I know, but
Oh, my knee.
like-
you could tell it's not the rain, baby.
like 65 degrees here feels different than it does it. Like 65, 70, like feels cold here.
Yeah.
And then Michigan, 65, 70, that's paradise.
Look, it's a simple equation. It's because for here, it only gets cold because the wind is fucking howling.
Yes, exactly.
And
That's what it
there's
is.
a lot of moisture in the air.
That's exactly
So it
what
like
it is.
bleeds into your fucking bones, man.
It just feels like it's piercing you.
Yep.
It's fucking sucks. Because, like, up north, the
Humid.
moisture's in the snow.
Yeah.
It just stays in the snow. It's there. It's whatever. You
Yep.
just kick it around. Here, there's no snow to, like, take in all that moisture, so
But-
it's just wet.
It still gets fucking cold up there.
Sure,
Yeah,
yeah.
of course, yeah.
But
When I got there, it was 19.
up there, you can have a 35-degree day, snow on the ground, not even a whisper of wind, and the sun is out, not a
That's
cloud in the
nice.
sky.
Yeah,
It's a nice day.
Yeah, it's
That's
a good day.
Still
That's
see your
different.
breath, but
It's so different.
it's different, yeah.
So much
35
different.
degrees here is frigid.
Dude,
Yes.
I
Yeah.
went to Germany, and it was 85 degrees here when I left Dallas. And I landed in Germany, it was 15 below.
Fuck
And, like,
that.
it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
And you're just like, ow, this hurts.
Yeah.
Like, this is stupid.
The lowest I've seen it was negative 22 without wind chill. It was straight negative 22. My car didn't start.
Yeah. Your car's like, we're not, where are you trying to
What
go?
do you do? Where are you trying to go?
Car's like, fuck you, bro.
Stay home.
What's wrong with you?
It's warm in there.
Yeah.
Also, get a garage, you broke shit.
Yeah. And I had an apartment, and it was like a outdoor. I had a covering.
Yeah. But still, you're like, ah.
But yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, dude, like that was like when I was in Germany, like I like walked outside and like Russian dudes are just like in shorts smoking cigarettes.
Naturally.
Out in vodka.
And like they're like, no, I was like, dude, let me get one of your cigarettes. He goes, no, this is Russian cigarette. You don't get cigarette. I was like, come on, man, give me a fucking cigarette. He goes, no, you're American. You smoke pussy cigarette. And I was like, dude, stop being a dick. Give me a cigarette. So he gave me a cigarette, and it's like smoking fiberglass.
Ugh.
Because there's no filter on it, and they don't have like regulations or laws on tobacco.
They're
Apparently,
just chucking shit in there, bro.
yeah, it's just like fucking old Soviet tanks.
Just smoking tetanus.
Yeah,
They
like
dip it in ethanol.
Yeah.
they're like, oh, made in Chernobyl. Oh,
Yeah, I was
that's
gonna
great.
say, Chernobyl
Super.
cigarette.
Fucking
Super.
sweet.
Well, it's about that time, fellas.
Oh, already.
We did it
I
already.
know. It goes by when you're having fun, especially when I
Yeah.
got to go take like a 3-minute piss. Which, by the way, when I left, all I heard was my name like 4 times in a row.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna have to talk about that.
Well, we were talking about Waco, and I was like, I can't talk about Waco with Jeremiah's not here. He was there.
That's true, but like I had a different experience from you. Ours was pretty cut and dry. Y'all's was the fun part.
Yeah, no, that was
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Ours was we were just hanging.
Yeah, dude, it's just a good
We
hang
found a
overall.
hooker spy.
Well, and this lady, I think you know her. This girl came up to me and started talking about how her family was tall. Oh, okay. I think only Janie and Chris saw all
No,
that.
I didn't see that.
Jesus.
That's a
She's
random
like,
pickup
yeah,
line.
talking about her ex's family.
Her ex's family. She's like,
She's
in
like,
front
they
of you.
were tall. And I'm like, all right.
Cool. I met a tall
cool.
person once.
And then just didn't stop talking about it. I was like, are we going, guys? Like, I need to get out of this conversation.
Look at that. Central
Dude,
Texas
ladies want
comedy.
to just, jump your bones whenever. It's whatever.
Yeah, I
That's
guess.
Waco comedy for you. Like, that's Waco.
Oh, they the
Well,
chuckle
that's
fuckers?
well, and the funny thing is, like, every time
I'm
I go to
married, dude, I
Waco,
don't
every time I go to Waco, like, if I show up, Danny and Adam Wolf,
Which
you
Danny?
motherfucker, Danny French. Sorry. Danny French and Adam Wolf never show up. And by the way, Adam Wolf,
Yeah, we
I
have
haven't been on
podcast
your-
beef with them.
I haven't been on your podcast yet.
Oh, I'm on it next week.
Fuck
I'm on it on the
you.
11th. When do you want to?
Oh, are we both on the 11th?
Oh, dude, can I ride with you?
Yeah, I'll pick you up.
I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna show up just to
Huh?
cause problems.
Because the cats.
Yeah, they got that cat thing. It's
Yeah.
it's a whole thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show up just to cause problems. Because dude, I'll be at the gym and like that podcast will be playing. It was I support my friends, and then I'll hear like
Yeah.
little Garys or like they'll talk about me. I'm like, you're so obsessed with me.
Yeah, they bring up his name like all the time.
Yeah.
Like probably 4 or 5 times an episode.
Yeah.
They
So what I'm
have
gonna
you
do is I'm
on.
gonna make it my mission.
I did. Okay, I'm to in their defense. They booked me for one, and I couldn't go. They booked me for 2. The ice storm happened, and then we're working on our 3rd booking. And
Also.
I'm working on my second one.
Yeah, that's the second one.
the first one was my fault, but also Adam Wolf. You're next.
Nonetheless, I'm gonna make it my mission to go up in there and make sure Gary isn't mentioned once.
Yeah, but the thing is, you won't have to mention me. It's gonna be Adam who mentions me.
I'll make sure of it. I'll silence him.
Like
I don't know. I'm just talking shit, dude.
before the podcast starts, you're like, don't fucking say his name.
We'll see what I can pull out.
Yeah.
Scott, dude, thanks for coming out, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thank
Thanks
you,
for
Scott.
having me, guys.
It's always a pleasure. I'm so glad I've been able to see you, like 3 times this week.
I know. I've been
Fucking
coming
A,
out
man.
here a lot more. It's been
I'm
awesome.
fully bricked up now. I don't know if you can tell.
I can tell.
Yeah.
I can see it in your eyes.
That's why I want to shut it down real quick so we can get onto that off-camera action.
Sounds
Hell
great.
yeah. And apparently Corky's about to have something going on over here. They got
Live
people
music.
Hell yeah.
showing- Oh yeah,
Dude,
live
something's
music.
always going down at Corky's, man. If you
Bro.
haven't been, come out.
Yeah, come out to Corky's karaoke, comedy, whatever the
Music,
fuck else
whatever,
is going
trivia.
on.
I mean,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. Are you
And
good at
then-
trivia? I'm not. Come beat me at trivia, pussy.
All right,
And
guys.
check out my podcast, the Step Brothers podcast.
Step Brothers podcast.
I got a show out, Foxtrot. Is that what it's called? Foxtrot?
I don't know.
Is it?
Temple?
Fox Dog?
Fox Dog.
Oh yeah, shout out Fox Dog. Love those guys.
Great people.
March 17th. And then I'll be here April 1st at Corky's too.
Nice.
Sick. I'm April
April the 7th.
April 7th, Beltonian.
The Beltonian Theater, baby.
Yeah.
Hell
We're
yeah.
gonna make a showing.
Yeah.
We're either they're gonna offer to do it again for free, or they'll tell us to never come back. Either way, we're gonna see.
They're gonna look at us and be like, "Get the fuck
I'm going to go
out."
buy tickets. I'm going to get tickets.
So,
Sorry.
yeah, Scott's gonna go buy
I'm gonna
tickets.
tickets.
You better go buy tickets. Yeah.
All right,
Bye, guys.
guys. Well, commit crimes, follow your dreams, and just get them in the van.
Yeah.